After, I'd say a year. I'd say a year. It feels longer. I was about to say like 2 years, but it's only been a year. The Lingard saga will end, but for who? And what I mean by that is, how will it end? And the report has come out from David Ornstein that Jesse Lingard will want to join a club before the 22nd of July, which is next Friday. And there's three Premier League clubs that um, are on the table for him. He would prefer a Premier League move, but a Saudi Arabia option to Saudi Arabia is a big option for him. And he's rejected the MLS clubs, so he's not gonna reunite with Wayne Rooney. Um, and I don't know where else he was gonna go. I already knew that MLS stuff was fake anyway. Um, but the thing is, with all of this, is that the most logical way of him thinking is join West Ham, and this is genuinely like I even think that you even see like Man United fans would say this, like, or other or people of other fan bases that are not West Ham would say this as well. And it's not, so this is generally not coming from a biased perspective. And I'm one of the few people that doesn't get completely outraged by a little glimmer of Lingard saying he wants to consider his options. I get it, he's a free agent. Like, Dybala's a free agent. He's probably considering his options on who he wants to join as well. But it's just not that vocal because he's not. He never played for an English club, so it's not going to be that more as vocal in the media as it is with Jesse Lingard. And my thing on all of this is, I still want him at the club, and the reason why is because forget 5-year plan, banging for the future. We always hear those buzz terms. But we need people to bang now. We need people to bang. We need people to just get on with it right now. And Jesse Lingard can bring you that for maybe like 2 or 3 years. And you start when you start Jesse Lingard in this West Ham team, despite us changing our system a little bit, playing a bit more possession style. On transition, we still play very good on transition, and we need pace on the counter attack. Lingard on short distance has a lot of pace. And you saw that with goals against Wolves, for example, that amazing goal that he scored, that's what he created for us. I think it's a no-brainer for him to join, and I think it's a no-brainer for him to come right back in. Give him the number 14 shirt, like he had at Man United, have him and Lanzini and Fornals competing in the middle. I know it sounds a bit crowded, but one of them could play on the right, one of them could play on the left, like for me, if you're going to get a winger as well, you should be getting Lingard and Ismail Assar, because Vlasic is going to go out on loan and Yarmolenko has gone, meaning we've got 2 in and 2 out. And it's not even really squad depth, but it's actually going to be players that we're going to use. And my thing on this is as well, if you get a striker as well, that is adding squad depth. When you get a number 2 centre mid, or another centre mid, sorry, that is more squad depth. Our bench will look even better, and you can have 5 subs. I know Moyes isn't great with his subs. Like, he doesn't always make a lot of subs, but he even agreed with the 5 subs rule. So this should mean that he should do the whole 5 subs thing. He should take advantage of it. And you can already do that in UEFA composition. So if we make it to the Conference League group stage, which we should, we could use 5 subs in that as well. Now, I'm going to want to make this video because I think it was... I don't know whether it was last week or 2 weeks ago. I think it was 2 weeks ago now, where we thought we would get Danjuma. And I made the video. Danjuma was linked to us for 5 minutes, and the Lingard saga continues, something like that. And I would still welcome him back. I even talked about him around the time where Sonny Perkins was about to leave. I made a video on him then. I'd still take him now. Score at Old Trafford for me. I need a goal against Man United at Old Trafford, because that fucking goal against us hurt me. It hurt so much, because it was right at the end, and that game was one of the worst games of the season. But genuinely, yeah, I don't see why people would turn their noses up. Oh, he's got a bad attitude. Oh, he does TikTok dances. Don't get me wrong. I find TikTok dances cringy. That doesn't mean we shouldn't sign a fucking footballer. You can't blame a man for considering his options. And I think with the whole wages thing, you have to remember as well, it's not just him. It's his agent that is going to do this as well. It's obvious. His agent's going to do this as well. So I wouldn't I wouldn't take that so much to heart, in my opinion. And and genuinely, like, just I think people forget what he did. I think people forget that he was a big part in putting us towards the European places. Even when he stopped scoring goals and he dropped off, he was still getting assists. He was still participating in attacks. That West Brom game, he was amazing when we got confirmed. Even that Southampton game, when we beat them 3-0, he was amazing. Don't get me wrong, he should have come to us straight away, but I can't blame a man for wanting to prove to his boyhood club, I'm still good and I want to compete for my place. Maybe it was a bit stupid, maybe it was a bit naive, and he should have just come back to us. And Man United and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer at the time should have let him go. He really thought Lingard was going to sign a new contract as well. That guy is a different breed, but like legit, I think I would take him back in a heartbeat. We've got people like, and I rate people like Benrahma and Vlasic. I actually rate these footballers, but Vlasic wants to I think he wants to go on loan so he can do the whole World Cup thing. Benrahma hasn't really banged really. He participates in some games. He's great in some games. He's not great in some other games. He is a big game player. I think Benrahma is better for the bigger games. He was one of the few people at Tottenham away that weren't tired. He performed well there. He got a goal there. He performed well against Sevilla. He was great against Liverpool. Yeah, when he came on against Chelsea, he made a great impact. But he's not consistent enough. And don't just go off stats. Don't just, oh wow, he made this many goal contributions. So people should respect him more. It's because I watch with my eyes. I don't watch on the Premier League app or wherever you look at these stats. I don't watch on SofaScore like people online. And my thing is, if you, for example, this is a great example, in my opinion. I watched him against Aston Villa at home. He got 2 assists, but he was shocking that game. He wasn't, there was times where he was taking people on, fair enough, I want him to do that. But there's times where he's just not making, the right decision. He was overthinking everything. Arsenal at home as well, Arsenal away. Even games like, I don't know, even Watford away, he was okay then. But he got a goal that game, but he was just okay. He played well when he came on against Southampton as well, and he's just a bit too inconsistent. So I know I've just spoken about Benrahma for 4 minutes, but is an example of wingers and attackers that we have that aren't consistent enough. Lanzini is good. Lanzini brings us so much more when we're playing against a low block. He would do well this season against a Tottenham or a Nottingham Forest that play 5 at the back. I'm not saying they're both necessarily defensive teams, but they will be organised. So you're going to have to play better. He will do well against an Arsenal who want to press high, but still stay compact in a 4-4-2 sometimes. He will play well then. But we need something different as well. We need a goal scorer. We need a goal scoring winger. We need a goal scoring attacker. He can play on a wing and a number 10, Jesse Lingard. And I want him back. We'll find out next week on who wants to join. I'm assuming it's Everton and Brighton, or Everton and Newcastle, now the other 2 Premier League clubs that are interested. He already knows the East London, and I reckon he'll be fine here. He'll be more than welcome here from me as well. If you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like on the video. Please subscribe if you're new. Please share everywhere. And the socials are in the description, including my email for any inquiries. Take care, guys. I'll see you later.